Yo, what is up, guys? Camilo here. I hope you are well. So my apologies for not uploading a video last night, but we're back here. We're excited. We're back as always, and the show goes on. Now, the markets continue to push higher, okay, and this falls in line with our wave count. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe, click on the like button, and hit that bell notification icon so you'll be notified when I upload these videos. And also, just because I missed a video last night, I will, if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to present to you one of the charts that over at Trending Waves in the Discord group we are watching closely for a potential leg on the next leg up. Okay, you'll know that chart once that we wrap up the analysis. Okay, so all right, it has a good setup and it has a potential to keep on heading on higher. Okay, a really good setup, I'll tell you. So wait for the end of the video. We'll present to you that chart. Now, the S&P, the Qs, the SMH, the IW, and the Dow, they all are showing relatively good price action. They're a little slow today. I mean, today was a low volume day, if you will, right? And I think we can attribute that to the markets are waiting for anything that may happen coming out of the Jackson Hole symposium. So just keep your eyes out for that. Keep your ears open to any headlines, any news, but don't just keep your eyes out for that, if you will. All right. So our wave count here is still suggesting that we are within an impulsive structure, okay, in the wave 3. Now we're stuck between the 200% and the 2618, which is an extension between the 1 and the 2. Okay, now before we actually started tracking this count, right, we did a pretty good job in analyzing and keeping patience with how this whole wave 1 structure was unfolding. All right, we started setting up new highs, and with it new levels to look for, and new resistances and new support zones that it established. Okay, so now once we sold off in 3 waves down in the wave 2, which came in at 38.2% retracement support at 437.37. Okay, the 437.91, 437.37 became a good level of support. All right, we held it at the wave 2, and then we gapped up and we explosively kept on going up higher in the wave 3. Now we broke overhead resistance of the previous all-time high, and as you can see here, it acted as support. So what we're looking for here now, guys, is that once this wave 3 completes, okay, we did a pretty good job on Friday or Thursday of last week to take a swing trade for this gap up over the weekend, and we took profits. Okay, and so now what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna wait for this brief pullback in the wave 4. Okay, the 23.6 and the 38.2 should serve as good levels. As you can see here in my blue box, it is a level of high interest. Okay, why do I say that? Because we find support here, we find support here, find support here, and it's right below the previous all-time high. So with that being said, that is a good level to establish a long position from our end. All right, and again, this is not a trade recommendation, none of this is financial advice, but this is exactly my strategy and what I am looking for. So 444 and 446 and 444 could be a good level and a good zone. All right, once we finish this wave 4, we can establish a potential target for the wave 5 of the wave 3, where it could potentially end, and then we are setting for the wave 4 of this higher degree, and then up we go, another good trade for the wave 5. Over to the Qs. The Qs have been moving perfectly like a script. Okay, now off the wave 4, we went up in 1, down in 2, found support at the 618. We ran impulsively, okay, new highs into the wave 3, surpassed the 200% extension of wave 1 versus wave 2. All right, and now what we're looking for, we may see further upside. Okay, that's still valid because we still got the 2618. We've been finding support at the 200, as you can see here. Okay, now what we're looking for is if we break the previous high, then yes, perhaps there's a good chance that we will see the 2618 or 377. But what I am looking for is a good support area to take us down to the 23 and the 38, like in the S&P. All right, so 372 and 370 is a good level, or are good levels to keep your eyes open for. Over to the SMH. The SMH ran ever so slightly above our 1618 upside target from the wave 2, up in 1, down in 2, 3, down in 4. So this is where we're going to be looking for perhaps a gap fill between the 265 and the 264 area for a wave 2. Now we need to pair up that wave 4. As you can see here, A, B, C, the wave 2 was pretty sideways, so perhaps wave 2 per the guideline of alternation will be directional. So it may be brief, we may be on the wave 4 already. Now let's take a look at our fib zones here. All right, so from the we'll take a retracement from the low of wave 2 to the high of wave 3, and let's turn on our typical fib areas, the 23 and the 38.2, which is our favorite and the most common zones for a dip buy opportunity. So now as you can see here, the 23 and the 38.2 are levels that fall between the gap over here. So there's a good chance that we may fill the gap and then head on higher. So keep your eyes out for that, guys. Over to the IWM. IWM gave us a little bit of a scare, right? If you remember from our previous videos, we were looking for the wave 4 here. Okay, perhaps if we were going to break beyond the origin of the wave 1, obviously wave 2 would be invalidated, but we held support at, you know, a little bit over the before the 100% of this wave 1, and now we are wrapping up higher. So perhaps this is the wave 1 of the smaller degree, down in 2, up in 3, and we go. Or this is 1 smaller degree wave 2, 3 smaller degree wave 4, and then 5, and then down. So what I'm looking for here, guys, is that if we are able to break above this zone here, let me highlight this so you can see it is resistance. And if we extend this blue box, you see that it is some zones here that is keeping us from moving on higher. All right, so a couple of key levels. So we'll call this the the 223.95 and the range of 224.85 for a good level to take advantage of to take an upside trade. Okay, guys, so over to our over at Trending Waves, we have a Trending Waves focus list. All right, and these are the stocks that we keep our eyes open for potential trades. So the one I want to review with you guys is that of AMC. AMC, I don't have the wave count here on this chart here, but you can see here that it's attempting to curl up. All right, but we may be getting faked out, and this is the wave count. Here we go. Let's take a look. The wave count here on the 1 hour time frame suggests that this was an A down in B, okay, A, B, C, pull back. Now we're on the impulsive structure within the wave C, all right? And the wave C, if this is the case, should take us to the 1618, but up in 1, down in 2, okay? Now we broke above the previous high of the wave 1, ramped up into the wave 3, and now we are sideways, okay? We may be within a complex correction, okay? Down in W, up in X that is going to fail and then break down to the wave Y, which should come down to the 50% or the 38.2, anywhere between 31 and 24 price region. However, okay, if I zoom in here, okay, if I zoom in and I delete these levels, or these labels rather, this is what we're going to look for, guys. Okay, we want this entire channel to hold as support. As you can see here, it will support here, well, sorry, resistance, and now we broke above it, and now we may retest it. If that's the case, if we retest, okay, and we do something like this, retest, and then we go, then that wave structure will look like this. This is the low. Actually, this is the low, my apologies. So this would be, I'm just going to draw with this, right? This would be down in A, up in B, down in C, okay? A, B, and then C of wave 4, and now we are within the wave 1. Okay, so this will be 1, down in 2. We are in the makings of another 1 and 2, and then we go. Okay, guys, so the point is this, right? To look out for AMC. AMC, we should be looking for a retest of let's take a look at 42.78, 42.50, let's call 42.50, and then a break of this previous high, which is 48.36, and obviously the previous high here at 64.65. All right, guys, so I won't go too much further into detail. These are the stocks that we're looking at on Trending Waves, and if you're interested for these analysis or for any other analysis pertaining to a particular stock that you are involved in or are trading or looking to trade or swing trade, consider joining Trending Waves. The link is posted down in the comment section. As always, I do appreciate your time. Thank you for subscribing, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.